Hey folks, it's me Tiffany, aka It's Me Lady G. I'm gonna do a quick farmers market haul. Okay, it's a little bit noisy in the background, but I live in Brooklyn. Okay, so what we have here is actually a themed haul though. The items that I bought here, the majority of them were bought to help someone or help a woman in her cycle. These are root and other kind of like leafy, cruciferous, and all sorts of vegetables that would be good for helping to flush estrogen out of your body, and also to help like when you're leading up to getting your period. Okay, now I'm gonna leave the book in the description box to where what launched my curiosity and everything on this. I have done more research since then about things, but I'll give you the one place that I did start with my research in the description box below. It's a book. But what we have here are just a couple of things that I bought, and in total I paid about, I think, less than $15 for all of it. One thing I do want to say is that sometimes at your farmer's market, and you want to take note of this, sometimes some items may not be like certified organic, but the farmers actually don't use like heavy pesticides and things like that because they don't want to, and they feel like it's better for their products. But they also don't actually have the certification because it costs a lot of money to get that certified organic label. Okay, so when you do deal with your farmers market, you're dealing with people that literally just came probably that morning or the night before from cutting from their yard, from not the yard but from the farm, and you can ask them specifically what their farming practices are, and it's usually not some big mass production thing, but I'm just going to show you what we have here. So the first thing I have here are carrots. They're baby carrots. This is what they look like. They don't look all perfect and uniform. This is what carrots look like, folks. Okay, there's sometimes that, look at that one, this one is like all, this one rather, this one's all crooked, but that's what they look like when you pull them out the ground. Some people actually juice the top parts of the carrot, like when they put it into the juicer, they put the whole thing, and this whole thing. So you know, I can't remember, I'm pretty sure all of it is edible. Obviously if they juice it, it's edible, but this was $2 for this bunch. The next thing I have are dandelion greens. I like these a lot because they do help with the liver, and they help to like stimulate the liver to help flush out extra estrogens and toxins and things like that. People actually use the root part and use that in teas, and sometimes they use the leaves too, but I use the leaves in the tea, especially when it's going up to, you know, when Aunt Flo is supposed to come. You can make a salad with this. You saute them up with a little garlic and olive oil and salt and pepper, and it's pretty good. They are bitter, but most things that are bitter, they stimulate the liver. So those are good, and this was only $2. If you go in a regular store, sometimes these are way more money. Plus, yes, if you're thinking about it, these dandelion greens, these are like weeds, like actual weeds. Like that's what what dandelion greens are. They're the weed, the stalk part of it, but they're actually very good for you. They're full of all sorts of minerals and vitamins and things, plus they help with the liver. So I have that. And the next thing I have are these red cauliflowers, purple rather. They actually look like this. Cauliflower are part of the cruciferous vegetable family, along with broccoli and regular cauliflower and kale and a bunch of other things, and cabbage. They're all in the same family, but when they have the color in them, they actually usually have more antioxidants than the ones that don't. Okay, so if you do see cauliflower that have the purple color in them, then that usually has more antioxidants. Same things with red cabbage, purple cabbage if you want to call it, same thing. They have more antioxidant in them than regular cabbage. For these two small ones, you know, they probably weren't the most in season or something, but they're always going to be a little bit more expensive. I paid about $2.20 for the two of them. Okay, it's a little pricey, but I really wanted it. I also have these two small red purple cabbage. I wanted these smaller ones. I probably could have got them for way cheaper, you know, in hindsight, but I was there and they were cute and they were right at the register. They were like an impulse buy. I used to do that in Sephora, but now I do it at the farmer's market, and I paid $2 for the both of them total. You can add these into your salad. You can saute them up. They help also, just like these and these and these. It helps to flush the excess estrogen and other hormones out of your body that you may not really need and may contribute to PMS and other things like that. So that's why you want to up your intake of these on particular weeks. I also have regular lettuce. I'm pretty sure this was like romaine or something, a regular head of lettuce. I can't remember. It might have been some fancy ass thing of lettuce, but it was only $1.50. I wanted to get this to make to put with this, rather, with the dandelion greens, to make a salad, you know, and I might shave some carrots in there, and I might shave some cabbage in there, and this was only $1.50 for this head. The last thing I have here is actually a bunch of stinging nettles. I'm kind of experimenting with different herbs and things. I may dry them out and use it as a tea, because we are probably going to be, it's getting into fall, but we're going to be going into allergy season, and stinging nettles have been shown to help with allergies, but I'm going to do a little bit of experimentation with that. So that's why I got this, and it's hard. I don't really find these all the time, so that's why I wanted to buy them, and they were only $2 for this bunch. Let's review. The cruciferous vegetables such as the cauliflower and the cabbage is going to help to flush the excess estrogen out of your body, so those are good things to pretty much eat in the week before your period. And also, if you have like extra estrogen in your body, which you know about, it's the stinging nettles that's making me itch. Did a whole video about DIM. What's called DIM is actually the enzyme that's in cruciferous vegetables that help to flush out estrogen in the body. You can get it in a capsule form. I've spoke about it many times on my Instagram account, but I'll leave that video in the description box below, and also put it somewhere on here so you can go and check that out. But if you want to eat actual food, you can eat like things like this. You would have to eat like 2 pounds of cruciferous vegetables to equal what is in the one dosage of the DIM. Definitely do that by just eating some in the morning. Like, I eat salad sometimes for breakfast every now and then. I can roast these up for you to put with your lunch, or put it in a soup, or put it in some, like, in your rice or something. It's easy to add vegetables to your different meals if you really try. Remember that dandelion helps to stimulate the liver, and that will help to push all the estrogen out of your body, so you want to try those as well. And these are just carrots. These are root vegetables, which also help in general. You can eat like potatoes and other sorts of things that are root vegetables to help with that process as well. Again, I'm not a doctor. Yes, I am studying holistic nutrition, so yay me. But this is all shared for you to start to do your own research. Always do your own research before you start doing things, but this is food, so that's the good thing. The biggest side effect that you may have with cabbage and cruciferous vegetables is that you'll be a little gassy. But believe it or not, especially as me quitting meat, and I haven't had meat in almost 6 months or whatever it is, it gets better. The gas gets better, okay? And that's another video, okay? But I hope you have a good day, and be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, it does help. Now follow me on Instagram already, you should, at It's Me Lady G. Thanks again, see you next time. Bye.